What are roots? Well, a root is the opposite of an exponent. So for example, 3 squared, which means 3 times 3 is equal to 9, but the square root, and that's what a square root sign looks like, of 9 is 3, because 3 times 3 is 9. A square root can be defined as the number that, when multiplied by itself, gives the value under the square root sign. So for example, the square root of 16 is 4, because 4 times 4 is 16. The square root of 25 is 5, because 5 times 5 is 25. And you say square roots like this: the square root of 16, the square root of 25. Now there are other types of roots as well that are the inverse of other exponents. So for example, 3 cubed, which is equal to 3 times 3 times 3, which we could work out to be 27. The inverse of that is the cube root of 27, and it's written like this. It looks sort of like a square root with a 3 here. So the cube root of 27 is 3, because 3 times 3 times 3 is 27. However, these are far less common, especially in the trades. You're going to be working mostly with square roots. Now finally, in terms of the order of operations, we have brackets, exponents, division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Roots are going to be done from left to right here as part of exponents, which would include powers and roots. One final thing to note is that if a number is beside a square root, it means multiply. So for example, 3 and then the square root of 4 means 3 times the square root of 4.